I recently got a new MacBook and I procrastinated setting it up for a few days. Configuring the machine manually and installing the apps individually feels like a huge chore. Plus, I don't want to bring all the trash from the previous machines with the time machine feature. I like to start fresh, and if something is important enough, it will find its way on the new machine. So in this video, I want to show you how you can automate the process of setting up your new MacBook. Let's start with the Brew File. The Brew File is a special file that allows you to install command line utilities, apps, fonts, and even VS Code extensions in bulk rather than having to install them individually. Here is my Brew File, and as you can see, I'm installing a bunch of stuff in one go. You can create your own brew file in the root directory of your machine and you can specify all the things you want to install. Once you are done with your brew file, run the brew bundle command to install all the things specified in your file. Once you run the command, all you have to do is to wait for the installation to finish. But it gets even better. The macOS provides the defaults utility that allows you to customize the settings of your MacBook and even the settings of certain applications like Finder. Instead of configuring your machine via the system preferences, you can use the defaults utility to customize your MacBook. For example, you can enable the tap to click for the trackpad via the terminal as follows. But there are a lot more commands and here are my favorite ones. The defaults utility is another useful thing because it allows you to save time. Once I finish configuring my MacBook, I install my 6 favorite GSH plugins. The first plugin is the Git plugin that provides useful Git shortcuts like GCO instead of Git checkout, for example. Then there is GSH Auto Suggestions that provides autocomplete functionality based on your history of previous commands. Then there is the GSH syntax highlighting, which highlights the syntax for the commands you type in the terminal, which is followed by You Should Use plugin that reminds you of your aliases/shortcuts when you use the full commands. And then we have the GSH bat, which improves the output of the cat command. And lastly, I install NVM, which allows you to easily switch between node versions. And the last thing I do in configuring my MacBook is to set up a few GSH aliases or shortcuts to save a few keystrokes and improve my terminal productivity. So that's everything I do to set up a new MacBook machine. I made a bash script that automatically sets up your MacBook, which you can find in the description of this video. If you have any suggestions or feedback or questions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you next time.